Hey, this is Mike Brooks here, on social media. And folks, don't try this at home. Today, I am making a video about a video that I made. A little confusing. So what I want to do today is show you. I've been talking a lot in this series, the 30-day social media challenge, about creating valuable content and building your social media platform, your social media campaigns, and your presence online through this. Um, and one of the things we've talked about is going out and finding people, basically driving traffic to your site. And one of the best ways that I know to get eyeballs to your site is using social media as a tool to communicate with people who may be interested in consuming your content. So I want to show you what I did today to do that. I actually want to peel back the curtain and show you a strategy I used. Now, I've talked a lot about this, and it's got to be genuine. You've got to be trying to help. You can't just be blatantly trying to promote. And different people are going to take it in different ways. Somebody's going to look at what I did and go, "Oh, he's just blatantly trying to promote himself." Well, of course, we're all trying to promote ourselves. That's part of the game. But I really want to do it through adding value. I love helping people. If somebody finds what I just did useful, I'm thrilled. And if two people look at it, that's great. That's just two more people. Maybe I get one fan out of it, and that's the way I think. It's like it's called the shotgun approach to marketing. I've always used that approach. I've used it in my offline marketing. I've used it in my online marketing, and a lot of people use that, you know, one shot approach. They want to go out and they want to do one thing that's going to get them thousands of fans, thousands of followers, thousands of people on their email list, and that's just not reality. I mean, maybe it works for some people, but I'm telling you, for 99% of us, it doesn't work. Unless you're really strategic about it, unless you've got friends in high places or a lot of money, deep pockets, it's not going to work. The shotgun approach is all about, going out and doing one thing that will get you one fan. And if you have that approach, I believe uh, it can be very powerful. So I may get more people from one thing than I expect. And I've done things, I've made videos. I made a video on Facebook on doing something on Facebook, and it's gotten thousands of views. I've made other videos that have gotten 6 views. So you never know what topic is going to hit. And if you keep doing those things and hitting those topics, you're likely to stumble on something that's going to attract a lot of attention, drive a lot of eyeballs over to your site, and all of a sudden you build fast, you build quick. But think about it. I think about it from this, shotgun approach: one thing to get one fan, one thing to get one customer, and you can't just do one thing, but you have to do 100 things, each one designed to get one fan. You're going to have 100 fans. Now, of course, a couple things are going to get you more fans than that. But if you approach it like that, I believe you'll have great success over the long run. It's not a race. So what I did here, and I'll show you how it started. I was reading this Social Media Examiner post, 12 Google Plus marketing tips from the pros. Really good post. I recommend you go read it. So I was scrolling down, read the whole thing, and found it very interesting. And then I read the comments. I'm maybe giving you a headache here by scrolling too fast. Let me get down to the comments. Okay, so here's the comment that I focused on. This person was talking about gplus.to, which is, there's no, currently, as we speak, there's no URL shortener for Google Plus. You have to go to this third party, and this person was explaining that this comes from Turkey. This company comes from Turkey, which is a huge producer of spam, and he was suggesting that if this URL for some reason gets shut down, if this company gets shut down, and you market that gplus.to, your vanity URL there, all the work you've done with the vanity URL gets shut down as well. That's a great point, and I thought that was very, very interesting. So what I did, just as a user, is I went in to my Google Plus. Here's my Google Plus, and I made my G Plus .to URL, of course, that first. And I know Google Plus will eventually create a vanity URL shortener, so it's just a matter of time. But I also have a, and you see this, I'll show you this in reverse here. I made a redirect in my host, ionsocialmedia.com/Mike Google Plus. Redirects right to my Google Plus. Okay, and the way you do it is really, really simple. You go over to your redirect and you decide, you pull down your URL, your domain, and then you just make up. You make up anything you want. It doesn't have to be an actual folder on your computer. So hopefully folks understand that. And then you put where you want it to redirect. I let it default to everything here, and then I hit add, and that's the screen that I just showed you is what you get. You create this redirect. And you find it within your cPanel. This is the cPanel. You have to have your own hosting account to do this, but if you do, you go create your redirect here. Easy. You can create as many redirects as you like. And if your customer has a URL of their own, domain of their own, you can do this for them as well if you have clients, or you can put your clients on your own redirect. And then what I did is I made a video here. I made this video showing how to do what I just did. Now,
Welcome to this video.
I'll include this video below, but this video walks me through what I just did. You know, it shows me, I explained that I found the comment here,
That's a great point.
and that it's a great point.
For some reason.
Okay, and then I walked through the process of setting it up. Turned out to be a 5-minute video. I believe it adds value. You know, if somebody wants to understand how to make a Google Plus vanity URL, and you know, of course, this is a great, I think, this should show up nicely in the search engines, how to make Google Plus vanity URL. I know that that's what I searched on when I was looking to get to G+. I didn't know what G+ was, so I just went to Google. I typed in how to make Google Plus vanity URL. Okay, and then what I did is I went back here, and here I am, right here. I don't know why my avatar is not showing, but I went and I tagged Roy, and I told him it's a great point, especially if you promote the URL. And this is genuine. I really mean this. Great point. I was prompted to take action from what Roy said. So, of course, I think that this is all true, right? So then I showed that if you have a hosting account, I gave my piece of advice here that you can make a redirect, and I made one for my Google Plus here, and then I put the link in, and then I said I made a quick video and gave credit to Roy, and bang. So, you know, I don't know if anybody's going to read it. I don't know if anybody's going to reply to it. We'll see. But now, as people come down here, people are going to be scrolling through. It would look a lot better if I had my avatar in here. So I got to figure out how to make sure I add my picture in here so people can see my smiling face. But people can like this. People can reply to me. So this is, you know, it's a good thing to do. And this, ideally, one person here, if one person sees this, and I think Roy will probably see it, but if one person sees it, and one person likes it, one person goes to my blog, one person likes my Facebook page, whatever it is that happens, that's a positive. That's driving my social media presence forward. So I wanted to share that with you today. You know, adding value, communicating, using blogs, using forums, using other resources. And Social Media Examiner is huge. I mean, they've got hundreds of thousands of people that visit their site and read their posts. So a lot of eyeballs are going to see my post. And of course, this links back to my website, to Ion Social Media. So there's 3 different ways people can find me: my Google Plus, my YouTube, and my Ion Social Media blog. So there's multiple ways people can find me. Ideally, I believe I've added value to this conversation. I didn't just promote myself. And these promotions are in here. I mean, these are promotions, but they're in here for a reason. And they do it does teach something that people will ideally get something out of. So it's about finding those communities online where the influencers hang out, where lots of eyeballs hang out, and participating in the conversation. It's about using the shotgun approach to marketing. So doing a lot of things. You can't just do one thing and sit back and go, okay, I'm done. And then getting out there and adding value to the conversation. So this is running a little long, so I'm going to stop it now. But Thanks for watching. I hope you're getting a lot out of the social media challenge here, and I'll see you on the next video, next blog post.